Me, what did I want to be when I grew up? I still and will forever want to be an actress. I don't know why, I just do. Yep, that's pretty much. I want to be famous. I want to be any kind of famous at all for something. That's why if this guy over here could ever get our comic book finished. Yeah. What are you doing?
That was my hair like I always do. I'm about to cut it this Friday.
No, you're not. I don't think you will.
People should be like, yeah, cut it, don't cut it. You know.
Should he cut his hair? I think he should.
I got a fat face, you know.
He looks better with his hair short, I think.
Like a medium hair is what I usually get.
Yeah. Okay. Have you ever been given a second chance?
On what? Anything?
Have you ever been given a second chance? That's the question.
Plenty. Several times.
Of what? What kind of second chances?
Well, that's mainly when I was growing up, though. Like everyone standardly.
Yeah.
1 second.
I'm gonna stop the video for a second. My brother's IMing me. Oh no! Have you ever been given a second chance? Was what one we're on? You were answering.
As far as I know, it's mainly been with my family. Like, you know, just the standard growing up. Like, what if you do this again? Blah blah blah. Standard crap. But as far as out in the world, a few times during jobs. As far as in life and accidents, I'd say I've got several different stuff because I've almost died a few times. Of course, this weather hasn't been exactly great in Ohio, anyways.
Yeah. My answer is yes. Yep, that's pretty much it. Yep. Mostly in relationships. Twice I've been given second chances. Yeah. And that's about it, really. Are you more of a giver or a taker?
I don't know. I take a lot. I usually take what I can get. I ain't really shy of doing that too much, but I do give a lot when I get a chance or if I have money. Especially if I have money, I will give out. But I mainly take, I think. I'm bad. I'm an American. What can I say?
I think I'm more of a giver.
You talk about, you're like, oh, let's take all their oil and shit. And
no, let's not talk about my political agenda on camera. I mean, like, when I have money and when I have a job and everything, I usually buy stuff for other people. I never buy stuff for myself.
Right.
Like, when I had a job, I used to buy him a bunch of shit. And, like, I don't know, because there's nothing I really want, and anything I do want, I usually get for Christmas. And I just wait till Christmas to get it, because my family gets it for us. Is it raining?
I think so.
It's not supposed to rain. I don't think that's rain. Anyway.
Pretty sure it is.
What is the most physically painful thing that has ever happened to you?
Circumcision?
Shut up! Do you even remember that?
No.
Okay then, you
Barely.
can't say that. You can't say that.
I remember going to the surgery for it, but I'd say the most painful, because I haven't broke a bone yet, is when I was really young, me and my cousin was playing under a bridge, and we basically were throwing random shit across the creek.
Yeah.
And so we decided to pick up these chains, and well, these chains, so basically were rusted apart.
I remember the story.
Some of the links were rusted in two and very sharp. So I got the bright idea to basically do an Indiana Jones twirl around my head and throw it and release. Well, as soon as I released in my right hand, it basically hooked, went through around my bone, came back out, and about pulled me into the creek. Well, then my neighbor, crazy ass old lady, wanted to bring, while the husband of her basically came out, removed the rest of the chain, and left that one single link in my finger. Well, I'm sitting there screaming and trying to grasp on what the fuck happened. She's like, well, let's go ahead and put alcohol on it. And I'm like, fuck no. So I started kicking her and kicking anyone that came near me. So then when they got peroxide, and then I'm sitting here screaming my head off, and then I thought I was going to die, and of course I was only maybe 6.
Yeah.
And so basically the time I got in the car going to the hospital, which was like 20 minutes away, I pretty much calmed down and was cool about it. And I was sitting there looking on that like, oh sweet, this is badass. Basically, it hurt. I don't think I had anything else that was really painful ever in my life that that was enough to be the most painful. But anyways, it was cool. I was awake the whole time through the surgery. They basically took 2 pliers and pried and made it straight and pulled it back through my finger. And it looks like my wife's loving this story. And then they stuck, basically looked like a gerbil watering tube, like you put on the side of the cage. They basically put that in my finger and squirted it a few times, and I got to watch all that. It was cool. They put about 5 or 6 shots in my hand, and basically it was just fun. Yeah. The only other thing was I was chopping wood, and there was a pop can laying around. Well, I decided I wanted to try and twist the pop can around. So when I twisted it, it kind of wrapped around my thumb and cut from here.
You notice all this stuff is him doing something stupid, right?
Yep.
I just want to point that out. Go ahead.
Basically cut from, I don't know, the side of my nail all back around to my palm. And I about passed out because my body can't take shock, apparently. But I walked in and I was like, I think I need a Band-Aid, and my mom freaked out, and I thought it was cool too, so I just sat there and watched it bleed.
Wow. Done?
Yeah, I'm pretty much done.
Okay, well mine isn't about me doing stupid things. Get back in the picture.
My neck is hurting, goddammit.
Don't say goddammit in my video. Mine isn't about me doing stupid things, because I don't do stupid things to get myself hurt. But I have 2 things that are tied, if I remember correctly. The time I had mono, which was the worst case of mono that the doctor said he'd ever seen, my tonsils were like black and purple and yellow and white, and it was really, really gross.
Kissing whore.
It's because I'm a kissing whore. Well, I was a kissing whore. I'm not so much anymore. But, yeah, that hurt a lot. But then I had, it was a bladder/urinary tract infection or something. 2 things down there were infected. I don't know. And my back was the most painful thing. It was the most painful thing I ever went through in my entire life. It hurt. It hurt really bad. What is the most emotionally painful thing that has ever happened to you?
Actually, just hold on. The most painful thing that's ever happened to me is gout.
Oh, yeah, you almost cried, or you did cry.
No, I did cry. That shit hurts. Let's see, just the weight of a sheet on your toe, it will keep you awake in the most excruciating pain ever. I don't know if it would be up there with being shot, but I know it's pretty bad. Other than that, I've had kidney stone, but I'll go ahead and go to the next...
emotionally painful thing. Most emotionally painful. This is going to be hard for you.
Probably when we first broke up.
Really?
Back in high school.
Really?
Other than that...
The
only other thing that really got me emotionally was when my grandfather died.
You were in emotional pain from us breaking up the first time.
For the first hour.
Even though you told me to go.
I told you to go because I didn't think I was worth it, and plus, let's see here, I'm probably one of the million guys that's only had 1 girl.
I know, but I was in love with you, you dolt.
I don't know that, I'm a guy.
I know, you should have known that.
But the only other thing would probably be my grandfather. I cried myself to sleep praying to God to keep him alive, but that didn't work. And of course he was in his days, and he pretty much died in the hospital, sadly.
Yeah. You done?
Yeah, I'm pretty much done.
Okay. My most emotionally painful thing would be probably when my grandpa died. When I found out, because he was like the only one. I've told already in a video that when he was the only one that ever paid attention to me ever in my entire life when I was little. Other than that, I can't say the first time me and him broke up was the most emotionally painful thing because, well, yeah, it was, because he told me to go and it was really sad. But he didn't, tell me to go, I just didn't. He said, you can go. He didn't say, just go.
Well, I respect my friend, and who's that?
You shouldn't, it's Jeffrey, but I'll talk to him later.
Okay.
Well, you shouldn't respect your friend, damn it.
I respect both of you, so figure out, say fuck it.
Well, I didn't want to go back, so you shouldn't have done that.